For many seniors, mornings seem routine, rising slowly from bed, pouring a glass of water, maybe a light fruit breakfast, and easing into the day. But beneath these simple rituals lies an overlooked truth. What you choose to eat within those first hours can determine how strong or weak your legs will feel later in the day. Most people believe leg weakness is an unavoidable result of aging. Yet science tells us it often begins with small daily choices that either nourish or quietly drain your muscles. After 60, the body's response to food is no longer the same. Muscles process energy more slowly. Circulation can be sluggish, and the nerves that fire each step lose some of their sharpness. This means the wrong morning habit, like starting the day with overly sweet fruits or skipping protein, can silently set you up for fatigue, stiffness, or that uneasy wobble in your stride. On the other hand, choosing the right food in the morning can reawaken muscle fibers, improve blood flow, and make your legs feel steadier in just hours. The surprising truth is that leg strength is not just about exercise or age. It is deeply connected to nutrition, timing, and the specific foods that enter your body when you first wake up. While some fruits can overload your system with sugar and worsen belly fat, others are rich in compounds that fuel circulation, fight inflammation, and directly support muscle recovery. One carefully chosen food in the morning can act as a switch, turning your metabolism toward repair instead of decline. And this is where most people, and many videos you've seen, get it wrong. They often overpromise instant miracles or list a dozen different foods, leaving you confused and doubtful. But the real power comes from clarity and focus, knowing exactly which food makes the difference and why. In the chapters ahead, we'll break this down step by step. You'll discover not only the single morning food that can restore your leg strength within hours, but also the hidden fruits to avoid, the nutrients that fuel stability, and the simple changes that turn your mornings into a foundation for strength, balance, and freedom. Most of us grew up hearing that fruit is always the perfect start to the day. Bright, sweet, and refreshing. It feels like the healthiest choice on the table. Yet, not all fruits act the same inside an aging body. For seniors past 60, some common morning fruits can do more harm than good, weakening your legs, spiking blood sugar, and feeding stubborn belly fat that slows you down. The problem lies in how quickly certain fruits flood the bloodstream with sugar. When you eat something like ripe mango or a large slice of watermelon early in the morning, your glucose levels soar in minutes. Younger muscles can absorb and use that sugar for energy. But after 60, insulin sensitivity is lower, meaning that sugar often lingers in the blood, gets stored as fat, and leaves your muscles underfueled. The result? Heavy legs, cramps, and a noticeable drop in stamina by mid-morning. Another overlooked culprit is dried fruit. A handful of raisins or sweetened cranberries may look small, but the concentrated sugars can overwhelm circulation and even trigger painful spasms in the calves. Instead of giving you strength, they burden the muscles and increase the risk of sudden fatigue during a walk or simple household chore. This is where the real difference emerges. It's not about avoiding fruit altogether, but about choosing wisely. The right fruits can supply potassium, vitamin C, and natural nitrates that relax blood vessels and activate stronger, steadier muscle contractions. But the wrong ones, They sabotage circulation and quietly erode the very strength you're trying to protect. In the next chapter, we'll uncover which specific morning fruit has the power to restore leg strength within hours, and why science points to it as a natural key to mobility and balance after 60. Among all the choices you could make at breakfast, there is one fruit that stands out because of how quickly it works with your body's natural systems, the humble banana. While it may look ordinary, its nutritional profile is anything but. Rich in potassium, magnesium, and natural fibers. Bananas directly target the issues that most often weaken senior legs: poor circulation, muscle cramps, and slow recovery. Potassium is the mineral that keeps muscle contractions steady. Without it, your legs can feel shaky, heavy, or prone to sudden cramps. A single medium banana provides over 400 milligrams, giving your muscles the signal they need to fire smoothly. At the same time, magnesium helps relax tight fibers and eases the strain that often builds overnight while you sleep. By combining both minerals in a quick, easy-to-digest form, the banana acts as a morning reset button for tired legs. But there is more. Unlike sugary fruits that cause a rapid spike and crash, bananas release their natural sugars more gradually, thanks to their resistant starch and fiber content. This means your energy rises steadily instead of collapsing mid-morning. For seniors who struggle with balance, stamina, or the drag of heavy legs, this slow release can be the difference between moving confidently or feeling weighed down. Science supports this. Studies show that potassium-rich foods improve vascular function, easing the workload on arteries and allowing blood to reach muscles more efficiently. Within hours of eating one banana in the morning, circulation improves, muscle cells are better fueled, and the sensation of strength and steadiness begins to return. The takeaway is simple. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are hidden in plain sight. While exotic superfoods get all the attention, the banana quietly delivers the exact nutrients your legs need to feel alive again. Knowing which food supports your legs is the first step, but how and when you eat it is just as important. For seniors, timing and pairing make the difference between a quick boost and a lasting improvement. The body, after 60, doesn't process nutrients as quickly as it once did. So starting the day with the right fuel can set the tone for every step that follows. The ideal moment is within the first hour of waking. This is when your muscles are most depleted from an overnight fast and ready to absorb potassium and magnesium. Eating a banana during this window delivers its minerals directly to muscle cells, priming them for strength throughout the morning. Pairing it with a glass of water also supports hydration, which is essential because even mild dehydration makes legs feel heavier and less responsive. For those who want more sustained energy, combining the banana with a source of protein such as a boiled egg, a spoonful of yogurt, or a small handful of unsalted nuts creates a balanced breakfast. The protein slows digestion slightly, extending the steady release of energy and supporting muscle repair. This balance also helps stabilize blood sugar, protecting against the sharp spikes and crashes that can leave legs feeling weak. It's also helpful to think beyond the breakfast table. A banana can be an easy mid-morning snack, especially before light exercise or a walk. By fueling your body at the right time, you're not only reducing cramps and fatigue, but also giving your circulation a natural push, allowing oxygen and nutrients to flow more freely into the muscles that keep you steady on your feet. The simple act of choosing this one fruit strategically rather than randomly transforms it from a snack into a tool for mobility. And once this foundation is in place, adding supportive foods can enhance the effect even further. While the right fruit can energize and strengthen your legs, the wrong ones can quietly do the opposite. Many seniors don't realize that some morning fruit choices overload the body with sugar or strain circulation, creating weakness instead of vitality. Understanding which to limit or avoid is just as important as knowing what to add. Watermelon, for example, seems refreshing and harmless, yet its high sugar content, especially when eaten first thing in the morning, can cause a rapid rise in blood glucose. Instead of fueling your muscles, much of that sugar gets stored as fat around the belly, leaving circulation sluggish and legs feeling heavy within hours. Mangoes fall into a similar trap. Ripe, sweet varieties are packed with quick-absorbing sugars that overwhelm an aging metabolism. While they taste delicious, they can trigger mid-morning fatigue, robbing your legs of steady energy and even increasing the risk of cramps. Dried fruits such as raisins or dates are another hidden culprit. Because the water has been removed, their sugars are concentrated, hitting the bloodstream all at once. What looks like a small, healthy portion often acts like a sugar bomb, spiking insulin, feeding belly fat, and leaving your legs without the consistent fuel they need. The problem is not that these fruits are bad in themselves. They can be enjoyed in moderation or later in the day, but that eating them in the morning on an empty stomach makes their impact sharper and more disruptive. Seniors who swap them for potassium-rich fruits like bananas or circulation-boosting citrus often notice less stiffness, fewer cramps, and stronger legs throughout the day. By learning which fruits weaken your foundation and which ones strengthen it, you begin to see mornings in a new light, not as routine, but as an opportunity to decide how your body will feel and perform for the rest of the day. Strong legs aren't just about exercise. They are the result of tiny processes happening inside your muscles, nerves, and blood vessels every second. When the right nutrients are present, these processes run smoothly, giving you stability, balance, and energy. When they're missing, muscles weaken, circulation slows, and even simple movements become a struggle. Potassium plays a central role. It balances fluids in and around muscle cells, ensuring that each contraction is steady and controlled. Without enough potassium, legs feel shaky or prone to painful cramps. Magnesium, often paired with potassium in foods like bananas, supports this process by relaxing tense fibers and preventing stiffness. Together, these minerals help muscles perform like well-tuned instruments rather than worn-out strings. Vitamin C is another quiet but powerful ally, found in citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruit. It strengthens collagen in blood vessels, keeping arteries flexible and able to deliver oxygen-rich blood to working muscles. Improved circulation means nutrients actually reach the legs where they are needed most, preventing that dragging, heavy sensation so many seniors experience. Then there are nitrates, naturally present in foods like beets and leafy greens. Once inside the body, nitrates convert into nitric oxide, a compound that widens blood vessels and boosts blood flow. For seniors, this effect can mean more oxygen reaching muscles during a walk, less fatigue, and better endurance throughout the day. Science is clear when these nutrients come together at the right time. Especially in the morning, they set the stage for stronger legs in just hours. They don't just fight weakness, they actively repair, energize, and protect the systems that allow you to move freely. And the best part, these benefits come not from complex supplements or medications, but from simple, everyday foods that are already within your reach. Eating the right fruit is a powerful start, but it becomes even more effective when paired with a few small habits that work with your body's natural rhythm. After 60, the difference between weakness and strength often comes down to these daily choices. The first habit is hydration. During sleep, the body loses water through breathing and natural processes, leaving blood thicker and circulation slower by morning. Drinking a full glass of water alongside your banana doesn't just quench thirst, it helps dissolve and transport minerals like potassium and magnesium to your muscles faster, restoring energy within hours. The second habit is light movement. Gentle stretches or a short 5-minute walk after breakfast activate blood flow and signal your muscles to use the nutrients you've just supplied. This doesn't have to be intense exercise. Even standing tall, rolling your shoulders, or flexing your calves can awaken circulation and prevent stiffness. The third habit is balanced fuel. Pairing your banana with a small serving of protein like yogurt, a boiled egg, or a few almonds provides the amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow. This combination also helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing the crash that makes legs feel heavy by mid-morning. Finally, consistency matters more than intensity. One healthy morning may feel good, but repeating these steps daily rewires how your body functions. Over time, circulation becomes steadier, cramps fade, and walking feels lighter and more confident. The beauty is that none of these habits require expensive supplements or complicated routines, just thoughtful choices made within the first hour of your day. With these foundations in place, the road is clear to explore supportive foods that build on this base, helping you protect your legs not just for hours, but for the years ahead. While a single fruit like the banana can spark noticeable changes in leg strength, combining it with other supportive foods can multiply the benefits. Think of your breakfast as a small team, each member bringing its own strength, all working together to protect your muscles, circulation, and energy. Citrus fruits such as oranges and grapefruits are excellent morning choices. Beyond their refreshing taste, they are packed with vitamin C, which strengthens connective tissue in blood vessels and supports collagen in muscles and joints. By keeping your arteries flexible, citrus ensures nutrients travel smoothly to your legs, reducing that heavy, tired feeling. Kiwi is another overlooked powerhouse, rich in vitamin E and antioxidants. It helps fight inflammation, a hidden cause of leg weakness that creeps up with age. Its fiber also slows the release of natural sugars, giving your body steady fuel instead of sharp highs and lows. Seniors who add kiwi to their morning routine often find more consistent stamina throughout the day. Leafy greens like spinach or kale deserve a place on the morning plate as well. Though not a fruit, they are high in natural nitrates, which the body converts to nitric oxide. This compound widens blood vessels, improving blood flow and oxygen delivery to the legs. When paired with a banana or citrus, greens create a balanced breakfast that fuels strength and endurance without overwhelming digestion. The key is not to overcomplicate things. You don't need an exotic superfood or a long list of supplements. Instead, By rotating simple foods, bananas for potassium, citrus for vitamin C, kiwi for antioxidants, and greens for circulation, you give your legs everything they need to stay strong and responsive. These natural combinations turn your breakfast into a daily prescription for vitality. When seniors first adjust their morning habits, the results often appear faster than expected. Within just a few days, small but encouraging signs begin to show. One of the earliest changes is a noticeable reduction in cramps. The potassium and magnesium from your chosen fruit help regulate muscle contractions, so those sudden nighttime or early morning spasms start to fade. After a week, many notice that their legs feel lighter during simple daily activities. Climbing stairs, standing from a chair, or taking a morning walk no longer bring the same sense of heaviness or fatigue. Circulation improves, delivering oxygen and nutrients more efficiently, which means muscles recover more quickly and stay energized longer. As the weeks progress, balance and stability often improve as well. With stronger support from muscles and better blood flow, each step feels more secure. This not only restores confidence in movement, but also reduces the risk of falls, one of the greatest concerns for seniors as they age. Another benefit is increased overall energy, because blood sugar spikes are less dramatic and nutrients are delivered more evenly. Fatigue doesn't hit as suddenly in the middle of the day. Instead, energy remains steady, allowing you to stay active and engaged in the things you enjoy. Perhaps the most important change is the feeling of control. Instead of believing weakness is simply the price of aging, you begin to see that simple, intentional choices can directly shape how your body feels. That sense of empowerment often sparks motivation to keep going, reinforcing the cycle of strength, stability, and vitality. These changes are not overnight miracles, but they are steady, reliable results that build with consistency. And with the foundation in place, you are ready for the final step, turning this morning habit into a lifelong protector of your legs and circulation. At first glance, the idea that one simple fruit and a few small habits could restore leg strength might sound almost too easy. But the truth is, health often turns on the smallest hinges. The foods you reach for in the morning don't just fill your stomach, they send signals that ripple through your muscles, arteries, and energy systems all day long. For seniors over 60, this matters more than ever. Every step you take is a gift, and every ounce of strength in your legs gives you freedom to walk confidently, to climb stairs without hesitation, to enjoy time with loved ones without fatigue holding you back. By choosing wisely, by replacing sugary fruits with a banana, a citrus, or a kiwi, by pairing them with water and light movement, you are giving your body the tools it needs to stay strong and resilient. This isn't about chasing miracles or promising overnight transformations. It's about building consistency with choices that science supports and experience proves. Day by day, the results accumulate: fewer cramps, steadier balance, lighter steps, and the quiet joy of knowing you are actively protecting your health. So, tomorrow morning, when you step into the kitchen, pause for a moment. Remember that what you choose in that first hour can shape not just the strength of your legs, but the quality of your entire day. One glass of water, one carefully chosen fruit, and one mindful routine that is all it takes to reclaim the energy and stability age tries to take away. Your legs are your foundation. Protect them, fuel them, and they will carry you forward, not just today, but for the years to come. Start tomorrow, and let each small choice become the reason you walk stronger, stand taller, and live fuller.